Rick Thomas and Dave Allen back at Merrittville. We're going to cap off a fantastic night of racing with something the fans love, the Demolition Derby. The rules are simple, Dave. The last guy left rolling is the winner.
Well, we've had a clean night of racing as far as the competitive end of this. Now, forget about the rules. We want to see some banging.
Yeah. How many cars out here, man? Looks like about, I don't know.
I think we got over 20 cars out here.
That's good. Okay, we've got a roster, I think, that was written with someone's feet, but that's okay. I think we can make Hydra hair of it. Just sit back and relax and listen to track announcer Gordy Wilson describe what slightly resembles the parking lot at Eden to the Penn Center on Christmas Eve, okay? Well, nobody gets any points for style, I'll tell you that much.
No, they used to have a thing that was best appearing car and stuff, but forget
Oh, you're
about
kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Just get the camera to maybe pull back a little bit here. You try to choke up and you're going to miss a whole bunch of stuff here. Drivers come out and they watch this, and the fans love them. They get a few more hundred people in the seats every time they hang out the sign on the marquee that says it's a demo derby. Guys do some fancy pipe work on the engines of these things. And
well, for the life of me, I can never figure out who would want to do this over and over again. It makes a heck of a mess on the track.
It does.
You know, it's not the safest thing in the world to do, but I've talked to the management and stuff, and they've always said the people love it and they come out to watch it.
Oh, yeah, they wouldn't.
I mean,
they wouldn't stage it unless it was popular.
Yeah.
And
I was talking to a guy earlier, he had tickets to the Daytona 500, but there was a demo derby on that weekend, and he had to give his tickets to the 500 away. He wanted to see the demo. I mean, this guy is just a demo man.
Now, they make sure these cars are,
look at it.
Relatively safe. I mean, they gut them, they put not really a roll cage in there, but make sure that the gas tank is removed, and they use an outboard motor-style gas tank that's in what was the back seat, and it is anchored down securely. The idea, I suppose, is to use the back end of the car as opposed to the front. You don't want to cave in the radiator, you do that, and the car's got about 2 minutes of life left in it. So that's why you see a lot of these guys moving backwards in the 24. Do we really know who that is? Well, I don't know. That's a 2H. We might not care a great deal, however, we will continue to look. That was Randy Gilbert in the 24. Who tells us his wife's name is Denise.
That's nice to know.
Why that is significant, I don't know, but
when
it's on the
anniversary.
I don't know. Maybe she's going to fix the car after this. Who knows?
Maybe we'll get a card this Christmas.
The Tasmanian Devil on the hood of that one.
We have a lot of regulars that like to race or crash in these things, these demos. Delbert Patrick.
Oh, Delbert, is he still doing this?
He just might be out there, you know.
He's not well, that man, let me tell you. We still got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars moving out here, and the thing that happens is a car that looks like it's dead all of a sudden will start moving. And the object of this mechanized mayhem is to discover who the last person moving under his own power is, and that person will be declared the winner.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing these 20 years from now when these guys get started and they're out there in their 94s, and all of a sudden the airbags start popping. That'll give a whole new definition to the meaning of this demo derby.
They might disconnect them, I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, our lineup is going west here.
But if you want to join a demo, just find out when they're going to have it and go down to a wrecking yard, say you need a demo car, we'll advertise on the side of it for you. They'll be more than happy to let you use one, and like Eric said, you gut it and take a lot of the stuff out of it and make sure it's as safe as you can make it.
If it's a station wagon, make sure you take the groceries out of the back.
Call Ready Mix, you know, they'll fill up the trunk for you with full of concrete. That'll really help you.
Exactly. And the idea here is now, is there a certain amount of skill involved in the fact that you don't want to waste a good hit on a car that's already dead. So you have to sort of look around behind you and find out who's moving and take aim that way.
Well, you can always find out the strategy of these machines by going to Niagara College for Demo Derby 101. It's a 6-month course.
Oh, is that like you learn how to play Monopoly in the other one?
That's right.
Okay, well, we're still moving out here with about 5 cars, I make it now. It is so hard to keep track.
Some of these guys are running on rims. The tires are completely gone.
The track loves that. They're going to disc it up, maybe. The thing is, too, is that sometimes these parts get drill down into the track, and all of a sudden you're digging up old rear view mirrors and pieces of trim and antenna and things like that. You got to be very careful to make sure you clean up all the debris, because man, it gets pretty messy out here.
Yeah, there's not too many left. That 454 still out there.
5 cars left now, according to Gordy Wilson, as we eavesdrop on the PA here at Merrittville. And he's got a more up-to-date roster than we do, so we'll let Gordy sort of clue us in on who's who. We're getting down towards the final few pages here. And the muffler man gets a slight nudge in the back end. Still rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half cars moving. I think
it's unfortunate for some of these guys, because they'll get hung up. Their car's still running, but they'll get hung up in some mud or on another car, and they just can't compete until someone comes along and hits them and jars them loose.
Well,
so this one over here, this car here is just hung right up on another rim or something under there.
And he didn't need to do that because he was moving freely, and he just ran into this pack of dead cars, and that finished him.
Now, unless someone comes along and knocks him loose, he's done.
Oh.
Some visits to the chiropractor on Monday.
Hey, that's my car! Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry. I got scared there. I thought it was mine. Holy smoke. I don't have that much deductible, I'm telling you.
Imagine taking one of these at the body shop on Monday.
What did you do?
I need it by Saturday.
You want it when? Well, now we've got a whole bunch of guys that were dead are now alive again. A new lease on life. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a quarter. That's
4 1/4.
There's a quarter of the car over there. Looks like it's breathing, wheezing its last. So that might end it.
Well, that's the trouble near the end of these things. These cars are so bent up and exhausted that they just can't hit hard enough to knock the other guy out. So you just got to wait for him to stall.
Well, 3 cars are moving in the middle section here. That's the 3 of them right there, and they're going to sort of sit here and
let's see who gets away. Looks like the number 2 is the strongest machine out there.
Call him on the cell phone and surrender. What do you think? Some of the drivers are bailing out of their machines. They see a little steam and a little smoke and get a little worried. Still got 2 cars moving out here. Barry Davidson is wading in amongst them, trying to get these 2 together to finish it off. Oh, watch the luggage, will you? Have a heart.
Hey, you'd hate to forget the Louis Vuitton in the back, eh?
Oh, I don't know. My golf clubs are in there. I'm in big trouble. Oh, he parks like my wife. Sorry, Janice. Sorry.
She just might be watching you. And you hear the fans in the background cheering and hooting and hollering. They love this stuff.
Oh, sure they do. They're near the fence, and few are starting to move towards the exits. A lot of them will head across into the pits and talk with Pete Bicknell. That's one of the things that is kind of nice, too. The gates will open. A lot of the fans will go across and spend another hour in the pits. Kids getting autographs, just talking to the drivers. They're all very accessible. They all live in this area, and it's nice to see that the fans go across and get one-on-one with a lot of the drivers.
That's one of the main
it's a nice touch.
That's one of the main reasons they actually do come out here and race, because they just love the fans. 2 cars left over there. The number 4, and I don't know. Everyone runs out of gas first by the looks of things. But if you're interested in racing and you want to get started, you know, there's lots of different divisions you can enter, depending on how much money you want to spend or how crazy you want to go. All you got to do is call the track, and they'll be more than happy to set you up with some rules. There's a whole pile of them. But a lot of people will spend the winter getting a car ready for the following season. It's just a whole lot of fun.
Barry Davidson down there trying to get these 2 guys together to bring this twisted mess to some sort of logical conclusion.
What's logical about a demo derby?
Yes, I suppose, yeah. It's a contradiction in terms. Here's a look at our camera crew there for a split second.
They did a great job tonight, Eric. I said it earlier, and I think the lighting really helped. The fantastic pictures.
Absolutely, and the sportsman guys did a great job.
A couple of new winners in Victory Lane. Todd Gordon and Frank Geeky.
Gordon in the street stock, Geeky in the pro stock division.
We're still waiting for these 2.
Congrats to all the winners tonight. Yep, and we'll have our winner here in the demo in just a few seconds, we think.
I think they're giving them the count right now.
One of them is named Robert Moat.
Robert Moat?
Something like that. That thing around the castle.
Very good.
Pull him. Push him.
Actually, I think that was one of those Mary Kay products or whatever they call them.
Oh, was that a winning car?
The pink car.
The pink car? Oh, man. Well, it's still getting...
and we got a winner. I don't know who it is.
Now, how do you decide who wins? They're both moving there.
I think they're going to split the wings.
Gordy Wilson's got it all figured out.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for being here.
And that'll wrap it up.
Speedway on behalf of the staff.
Great night of racing.
From Merrittville Speedway, a tremendous night of racing, and I think it's kind of nice for the drivers to keep the best racing of the year for the night that McLean Hunter, Cable TV, comes out with their cameras, and just to give some of the folks with access to McLean Hunter a chance to see some of the action out here. They haven't been for a while. Love to have you come out and see us live. For those who are the regular fans, thank you for your support. And for those who have never come on out and thought that what they saw on TV was pretty nice, why don't you come out and buy a couple of tickets and sit in the seats and enjoy it with us. So that's going to wrap it up here from Merrittville Speedway, our 43rd season celebration. On behalf of Dave Allen and our entire McLean Hunter staff and our Merrittville Speedway staff, I'm Eric Thomas, and we'll see you next time. Good night.